Hello, everyone. Okay, so continuation of the story. We'll just jump right in it. So, one of the things I wanted to tell you in there, I was so sleep deprived. Those people kept coming in that room. It seemed like every hour on the hour, and they didn't care if it was in the daytime or night. They didn't care if it was 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or 3 o'clock in the morning. And my doctor finally told them, "Leave her alone. Stop probing and picking with her. If I haven't given the orders, leave her alone or whatever." Because, like I said, I bottomed out about 3 times because they didn't want me having contractions because I hadn't started having contractions, so they were giving me the equivalent of like high blood pressure medicine, so that it was going so low. It was going. They were trying to keep. They wanted them babies. They was trying to save them babies, and them boys was trying to come. So we'll go. This is the funny part I want to tell you with the birth, because my husband, them men, they don't play about them wives. They like, I don't know these children. Hey, what my wife saved my wife, because it got to the point now that my doctor was like, it's time. So listen, you guys, it was 27 weeks and 3 days. So the doctor came in and she was like, okay, so listen, they're trying to come. We have to cut them out of you. You're gonna have to have a C-section. And I had to have a C-section, you guys, because they were all in the same sack. So it wasn't, my body would have kind of locked up if they didn't or whatever. So when it was time to go, then I got afraid. Fear kicked in real bad, because they were like, this is life or death. And so my husband was like, I'm not signing nothing. He was going crazy, like, what you mean I gotta sign paper, save my wife? I don't care. And so it just was crazy. So the church had to cut. So it's so funny. Our elders we were really close to, but they end up moving to Atlanta, was who they were in our lives, and they counseled us and everything like that. And my husband was flipping out so bad, the church sent our elder up there. The husband, the wife contacted me on the phone and told me to, hey, get yourself together. You know what time it is. You know God has you. Tighten up, snap out of this mess. And I was just like, yes, ma'am. And my tears dried up, and I was like, you right. I'm sorry. I tighten up. And then our elder, he had to come up there and get with Damon. And anybody know this elder? He is cool, calm, and collected. So he was talking my husband down out. It's crazy, because what it was, the doctors was telling them he couldn't go back, and they had to give me a spinal tap. And he was like, oh, I'm coming in there. So that's what happened with that. But you guys, this is the same time Michael Jackson died, like the 27th. I had my boys on the 29th. So I was all distraught. Michael Jackson died. That's so funny, because afterwards, when I was all doped up, I was like, Michael Jackson done died. But anywho, they rolled me in there, and I had to get a spinal tap. So I couldn't feel anything from my neck down. So guys, my husband, they let him in. They weren't supposed to, but they let him in, and he was beside me on my left side. So I guess during the process, my heart rate started dropping. So the anesthesiologist was behind me saying, Miss Chin, just go to sleep and rest. My husband, crazy tail, was like, no, she's not going to sleep. She was like, Miss Chin, go to sleep, just rest, relax. He was like, hey, listen, he's in my ear. He say, hey, keep your eyes open. You better not go to sleep. You better sing a song or something. You listen to me. You don't listen to her. That lady was so mad at him. That's why they didn't want him in there. But my husband was like, hey, don't you close your eyes. Stay woke. You're not going to sleep. So anywho, you guys, we're going to get into the next step, and this will be the last story about having the birth of the triplets. You have a good day and be blessed.